Hi friends, this is Miss Shaquilla here with another Teen Lit Calf. So we're going to do a little teen talk, and today's book that we will be doing is Little Women. Okay, so this book, I do really appreciate this book. It shows different, like, living with so many different types of women in one household, and as a young lady who grew up with 3 other women in the house, I totally get it. And so it surrounds 4 sisters: Meg, Jo, Amy, and Beth. And so with Meg being the oldest and Amy being the youngest, and so I really did appreciate it. It started with Christmas, and then it went all the way with their whole year dealing with each other, and then it met back at Christmas, and so you would see what they went through during that whole year. And so I don't know, I really related to the character Jo. I really liked her story. But friends, Miss Shaquilla cheated a little bit. I chose the short version. It's not the full chapter book, so mostly it's 1 page for that whole chapter. And so even if you want to read the whole thing, we do have it here at the Chicago Public Library, but we also have the simple version, the simplified version of it. And I really did like it. So it was a quick read. Like, I had to read it, pick it up, and put it down. So maybe I would say total it could take you just 1 or 2 days to just read this whole thing. And because it's not that many pages long. It might be like 35 pages long, and that's not bad at all. And also, it's a JF book. It's not a YA this time. Sorry, friends. But it was still good. And when I was reading this book, I thought about a TV show where from Friends, when Joey was like, Beth's not feeling, she's not getting any better, when him and Rachel switched books. And I was like, is this the book that he was talking about? And I was like, oh, and I was like, because I love Friends, so I was like, okay, so that's so cool. So I finally got to read this book, and I still haven't seen the movie yet, so I am happy that I read the book, because I love reading the book before I watch the movie. It's just me, I do that. But so based off these 4 sisters, their father's off in war, and their mother, she has to work, and they call her Marmee, which threw me way off because I never heard of that saying before. So I was like, who's that? Is that another sister? So mostly it's just them in this house with their housekeeper, who their housekeeper, who mostly takes care of them. And so I would say my favorite character was, hands down, was Jo. And I loved her with Lori. Like, Lori and Jo was the cutest couple, like, most definitely. And so he was very, like, shy, just like how she was shy. Or she wasn't shy, but her dress was scoffed at the ball, and so he was trying to avoid the people, and she was there. And I thought that was so cute how they ended up finding each other. So I thought that was so adorable. And then the sister Amy, oh my goodness, I feel like she needed a whooping. Like, friends, the way she acted, I was like, oh. But no, you can tell women have their own personalities. And so Amy, she ended up bringing like pickles to school and sharing them with her friends. I guess it means that you really have, like, you're a really good friend if someone gives you a pickle. And so she bought pickles to give them to her friends, but there was this girl who was really mean to her, and she was trying to be nice to her so she can get a pickle. And Amy told her, she said in the story, you needed to be so polite. You won't get any limes. Oh, so they're limes. So they were limes, and the girl got so mad that she told the teacher, because giving limes away was prohibited in the school. And the teacher ended up hitting her, I believe. And she ended up telling her mother, and her mother was not happy about it. And she was trying to switch schools for her anyway. So yeah, and there was also a situation that happened where Meg and Jo were going to the movies, and Amy wanted to go with them. And so Meg was gonna say yes, or Joe was gonna say yes, but Meg said no because they weren't paying for the movies. Lori was buying their movie for them, so it would have been inappropriate for Amy to go as well because they didn't tell him that she was going. And Amy got mad, and she decided to burn all of her older sister's books. I mean, not her books, her letters. And she burnt them all, and she was not happy about it. And she ended up like shaking her, and she avoided her. And then and I'm not gonna ruin the book for you guys, I promise. But as soon as she went to go see her to apologize, when Amy realized that what she was doing wasn't okay, what she did, and so she went on the ice because Meg and Lori was ice skating, and she ended up falling in. And then so that's when she when Meg was really scared for her sister, but she ended up being okay. But one more part, and then I'm gonna leave you guys with this, that I was like, oh my gosh. So what happened was Beth ended up getting sick. And so this is the part I was telling you guys about. So Beth ended up getting sick, and she ended up getting scarlet fever, and they didn't know if she was going to feel better or not. And that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to tell you if she gets better or not, because I don't ruin stories now, friends. So this is the Chicago Public Library. We are not funding this book, and we're not getting paid by this book. This is Little Women, and I'm Miss Shaquilla, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.